guys, Dan here from Epic Drives Western Australia. Got the boys with me today, just airing down and heading towards the beach down at White Hill. The weather's certainly changed. It was 41 degrees yesterday and today it looks like rain, so we've got extreme, well, it's not extreme conditions, it's just a lot cooler today and nice change because yesterday was too hot. Anyway, here we go. If you know White Hills, then you would all probably, hopefully, agree with me that the track-in's probably one of the worst parts of the whole trip because it's rutted. Surprisingly though today, I don't know whether it's just been graded or just it's got a whole lot of traffic through it. I've no idea, but it wasn't quite as bad as what I've experienced in the past. But we're heading down now, almost to the beach, and the day begins. Excited, boys?
Yeah!
And we're on the beach. White Hill. Don't go too far in. We've got 20 k's to go and then we're going to get to Preston Beach. Just passed all the blokes from Western off-roading mates. Couldn't reach my camera in time, but they've got their big Christmas party today. So g'day all from Western off-roading mates. Hope you're having a good day. Nice cool weather for it. Probably got another 10 k's along here. We're going to take the track at Preston Beach out, which you can't go any further because there's a bunch of tyres and you can't four-wheel drive down there anyway. I'm going to stop there, air up and have some lunch as well. I forgot the bread, so it looks like we're just having sausages today. But, you know, I ain't complaining. Meat's meat. You having fun, boys?
Yeah.
They love the beach. Now, every four-wheel drive's different and every four-wheel drive tyre's different. I go down to 12.5 pound when I'm on the beach at first, and then I often go down further from there. Today I haven't needed to. The first section of track from White Hill was quite soft. Now there has been a little bit of rain, only a tiny bit, but the track up here is really quite soft, cruising along. The other guys are behind me up there. I sort of wasn't paying too much attention and just floored it through some trickier sections and got myself a little bit too far ahead, so we're just cruising along now, just in second gear high, and this is no more difficult than it would be driving on a bush track. It's really good. This is a great place to come if you've not experienced beach driving before. Two reasons. The first one is there's 21 k's of this beach, so if 21 k's of beach driving doesn't teach you anything, well, not a lot will. The other reason is there's three reasons. The second reason is that it's relatively safe for beach driving. Beach driving's never without risk, and there's often the obvious things like getting bogged is the most obvious, and if you're going to get bogged, the beach isn't a bad place to get bogged because you're not going to damage your car, it's soft sand. And the third reason is it's so close to the city. You can get down here in, well, it's just past Mandurah, it's 20 k's out of Mandurah, and you've got 21 kilometres of beach to find your own bit. And if you like fishing, or even if you just like a day at the beach, you just got to be careful if you've got kids that they understand that although it's a beach, there are vehicles, so it's just like being on a road. They've got to have a bit of road sense about them. Same with adults, you know, we just be aware that cars do come flying along here. There are some people who do probably go a little bit quick. And that's possibly just because the beach can be soft, so sometimes it's a bit unavoidable to not be travelling at a really low speed just so you can keep above the sand. There's a fair bit to do today, so I'm not sure if we'll get the whole track done. The last time I did this trip with a group of people, we sort of pulled out a bit early because the time just runs out. There's so much to look at. We got beach, we got bush, we got country towns, a bit of everything. So here we go. So finished our trip down the beach, hit Preston Beach, hit the car park, filled up the air, reinflated our tyres, Had a bit of lunch, semi-cooked sausages. Forgot the bread, that's at home on the bench. And we're just on the blacktop, heading back to the main road, and then heading inland towards the all the dams that we're going to be looking at today. But a fair bit of trip to go. We've only done about not even a quarter of it yet, and it's 1:30. So I'll stick all the waypoints of the main bits together, but the trip is out of the 4-wheel drive days out of Perth book by Western 4-wheel drive, which you can grab online. So I'll stick a link in the bottom to the details of their webpage if you're interested in checking out their trips. We're about to hit the small country town of Yar Loop, probably about 20 k's in from Preston Beach. And if you're local to Perth, you may well remember, it's probably, at a guess, I'll put the right date down the bottom, but probably 4 or 5 years ago, there was a massive fire down here and it completely destroyed the town. 2 lives were lost, and I'm interested to drive through here because I did drive through not long after the fires. It was still smouldering, terribly sad. But apparently a lot of the locals are rebuilding. The industry was heavily affected, so I'm not sure how well the industry down here is recovered. But there are locals that have rebuilt, and there's signs obviously of farmland and of fences being rebuilt. So it's good to see that even after such catastrophic events such as bushfire, that towns aren't just simply wiped off the map. We'll get some footage of the town, hopefully some new buildings around. We're still only part way through the trip, 1:30. Here we go, this is Yar Loop. We were meant to turn left, so I'm just going to back up. Finally ditched the blacktop and hit the road again. That's probably one of the only downsides of this trip, is there's a fair bit of highway between the beach and the country. We're heading towards Honeymoon Pool and that sort of area. We're not going to be going directly to it, but we're heading towards all the dams, so Waruna. Apparently there's a section that may require 4-wheel drive. I can't really remember from last time. I do remember vaguely somewhere around here being a bit extreme, but I think there's a road around it anyway, so if anybody doesn't want to do it, me included, just go around on the road, otherwise we'll get a bit of 4-wheel action. Finally, a bit of 4-wheel driving. Across the track. Not sure if this is a track back here around. So hopefully this track here goes around the big tree that's fallen down. Looks like it might. Plenty of tyre tracks. Just walk up and see. Yeah, we'll give it a crack and we'll too. as per usual, boys are asleep during the interesting bit. Nice views. And a nice bit of track too.
You always make it right.
What did you upload here first?
Maybe it's our chance. Maybe it's our chance.
Downhill section of track, bit of fun.
Still wonder how. Yeah. You always make it right. Maybe it's our chance. Maybe it's our chance.
The scenery's sure changed from the beginning of the day, being the beach. We're officially, definitely in the forest. You guys still having fun, boys?
Yeah.
Still having fun, and it's 3:45. It's been a solid day. I think everybody else in the party's pretty much happy. I don't know, I reckon we might make it to the end of the track, but who knows? Yeah, I made a mistake, so we all have to turn around. My bad. We took a left when we shouldn't have taken a left and travelled a couple of k's down the wrong bloody track. So here we go. We'll be good in a second. It's just part of it, I guess. Some people have got really good navigational skills. Other people that I know of don't so much. We found a little bit of a power line track. Obviously not the power line track, but there's a power line track. Jimmy wanted the window up. I said, it's nice, it's fresh, it's country air. He said, you don't have hair. Big Jimmy. Just about to hit Southwest Highway, and then we've got 70 odd Ks. Wow, mind you, probably 90 odd Ks back home. Should be back as it gets dark, so perfect timing. Not a bad day. A bit of beach, a few dams, a lot of blacktop, but we are close to the city, so for a day trip, you expect that. I've got a few big trips that I really want to do if I can find the time and the finances to do them. I'm heading as far south as I can, really, with the time that I've got. I'll also probably put it out there for anyone to join me if you'd like to come. So if that interests you, keep your eye out for it, and more than welcome to come. It's my second trip that I've done where I've taken people that I haven't met before, which is always fun to meet new people, especially when you're out four-wheel driving. It's something in common, and yeah, a great way to socialise, I reckon. Head back to Perth and wash off this dust, and wash the car too from being on the beach this morning. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Dan. This has been Epic Drives Western Australia. Catch up.